Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Karina from Per Diem Thrifts. If you are new here, welcome. I am a full-time reseller on Poshmark and I also own my own brick and mortar consignment store. I haven't made one of these videos in a while, but since we just ended April, I thought it would be a fun kind of way to talk about how the month went, what my plans are for the next month. So you're gonna ship some sales with me today. I am going to be packing some sales that I made on Poshmark over the weekend. I didn't make a lot. I made 6 sales. Really not a lot, but yeah, it's gonna be a real chatty ship with me, so I hope you guys have some work you guys can get done, or maybe have your coffee with you, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, the way I have my tripod balancing right now is so sketchy, but fingers crossed that it doesn't fall or anything while I'm filming. Anyway, like I said, I made 6 sales this weekend for a total of $395. Like I said, nothing crazy, but I thought I would kind of show you guys what I'm shipping out today. So this weekend, I wasn't super active on Poshmark, but yesterday was closet clear out. It was Sunday night, the last day of the month. So I decided to drop prices on almost everything in my closet and see what that would do. I made a couple sales from it, like literally 2 sales, but I'm not mad at it. I got rid of some stuff, and some of the stuff was, actually, I want to say almost everything that I sold was a consignment item. So I had no initial cost of goods, but I will have to be paying out my clients after I receive the items and get all of that. Anyway, the first item that sold is the only thing that sold that was like of my own inventory, like things that I purchased, and this only lasted in my closet for a week. This is my first time finding this brand. It is, I don't know if you can see that, John Fluvog, I think that's how you pronounce it. There was like a little sidewalk consignment sale down the street and I checked it out. It was the second day, so I probably missed stuff from the first day. Their prices were all set, so it was like shoes were all $5, dresses were all $10, and so on and so forth. I only got 2 things. This was one of them. I've never sold this brand before, so I was like, for $5 I will give it a shot. I listed these pretty high. I want to say I listed them for around $150, but somebody sent an offer for $70 and I took it because that still gives me a good profit and I don't have to store the items. They also aren't super like in my niche or like in the kind of clothes that I like to keep in my closet. So with these kinds of things, I just kind of take whatever offer I can get and run with it. I am reusing a box. We have a whole bunch of boxes back here just from shipments that we get either for my shop or for the yoga boutique upstairs. So I just get free reign of all those boxes and try to use up as much as I can. So I'm not doing anything crazy to these, just packaging those up with some extra package supplies. So it was my best offer. They offered $70 and I accepted it. After fees, I made $56. So after cost of goods, that's like $51 profit in a week. Not mad at it. And I'm going to keep my eye out for that brand now. I mean, I've always wanted to find it, but now I know that it sells pretty decently. That's the thing with like some brands or styles that I don't personally like. I usually just leave them, but if I know they can be a quick sale like this, then I'll definitely keep my eye out for them at the thrift store. Alright, let's get this label on here. Anyway, how were your guys' weekend sales? Let me know in the comments. I think I've mentioned this in another video, but I've been trying to list a lot of my consignment stuff on Poshmark. Obviously, like I said, most of the sales that I made were from consignment clients. I just feel like it's a waste to have the stuff all in my store and have them not moving. So last week I did a Posh show, which I guess I'm jumping back into Posh shows. I took a little break from them because it was just like, I wasn't having too much luck, but I did specifically a plus size Poshmark show last Thursday and I made like $500 in an hour. I got rid of a bunch of the plus size stuff that I had in my store, but it was good because that person's consignment period is like coming to an end. So instead of just giving all her stuff back and like neither of us making any money, I was able to sell it pretty much for the same price that I had it in my store, just obviously minus the Poshmark fee. I did pretty good. I'm not mad at it. I think I might be doing live shows again at least once a week. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to like get sick of them. I think I'm gonna try just once a week, Thursday mornings. I have a post in my Poshmark closet at Per Diem Thrifts if you guys want to go like it, to be notified when I do Poshmark shows or Posh lives. I also will say it in my stories on Instagram and give like the link if you guys want to save it, so that is also an option. Okay, this next thing that sold, this was another consignment item. It's giving Coogie vibes, but it's not Coogie. The brand is Tundra. Here is the tag here. I was kind of surprised that this sold now because we're like getting out of sweater season, right? But I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I had this listed pretty high. I think I at one point like pushed it up to like 150, but I did get a offer for $89 and I took it because why not? I'm just trying to move inventory, and if it's a reasonable offer, I'm gonna take it. I am done with the days of trying to be greedy. I just want to take these offers. But I've experienced this twice this weekend of people sending very reasonable offers, me going to accept them, and then there being a problem processing payment. Usually I reach out to the buyer and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, I tried to accept your offer, but there was a problem processing payment. You may need to update your card information, and usually they'll go in right away and fix their card information, update whatever needs to happen. Both of these sales that happened this weekend, they like never updated anything, they never changed anything, they never said anything, and it was really frustrating because like they're active on the platform. So I'm just like, why are you making offers if you can't, if like you don't have any intention to buy it? Like, I'm just really, I don't know, maybe they're impulse shopping, and then when it doesn't go through, they're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't buy it. It's frustrating, but like I get it. I'm just pushing on, but I wish I would have made those sales. I wish they would have just come back and been like, oh, sorry, like I'm not interested anymore, whatever reason. Anyway, look at these little boxes. I get these off of the USPS website. These are called, there's a name for them. I think they're just called the square box. They're 7.25 by 7.25 by 6.5. They are so cute, and like they're small, but surprisingly they can fit a lot of stuff inside. I mean, not a lot, but they can fit like the bulkier things, and I have a bunch of these, so I need to start using them more. But yeah, I fit that sweater in here. So cute. That one's ready to go. I think I'm gonna pack all of these next sales as much as I can in these boxes because they're on like the bulkier side where I wouldn't necessarily want to put them in a poly mailer, or like I usually ship in these Tyvek mailers. These are free from the post office too. They are the like priority mail flat rate envelope, but they're made out of paper. They're like reinforced paper, but still paper. So I usually ship out of these or out of the padded flat mail rate, padded flat rate mailers. I think that's what they are. But these are a little too bulky and they won't fit. So I'm gonna try putting them in these boxes. I really do need to make like another box run because while I do reuse a lot of my boxes, they're just not always the right size, and I love the medium flat rates, both of them, the like regular box one and then like the skinny one. I usually just try to have them in stock in my shipping station, but I haven't picked any up lately. I just grabbed them from my post office. You can also order them online if you want to, and get them delivered straight to your door. So if you didn't know that, now you know. Okay, next sale is another consignment. I'm not even gonna say it anymore because these are all consignment items. But this is a New Tags Reformation dress. I'm not gonna take it out of the packaging because it is in like the original Reformation poly mailer bag with the tags and everything attached. So I'll put a picture here. This is called the Bellina maxi dress. I had this one listed for pretty high too. I had this listed for around $250 because there were solds, but all of the ones listed in this color were around the same price. But when I received this offer for $100, I went back and looked at comps, and this was higher than some of the comps that had been recently sold. So I just took the offer. And that's really important. When you guys are looking at comps, they can change in like a month, however long it takes for you to sell an item. I have inventory that I've had for like a year, and you just have to be aware that things are going to change in price, in value, and don't be stingy or don't be greedy when it comes to taking offers. Get that shit out of your closet. Get it out, get it moving, recoup that money, and put it into something else that will hopefully sell faster. So that's what I'm doing here. This is a consignment item, but my consignment clients are really good at just trusting that I am getting them market value. They don't make a huge deal about like what I'm selling it for, as long as they get their cut. So that's great. Moving on to the next item. This is one of the items that I had tried to sell in that Posh Live show that I did. So I had my employee photograph a bunch of the plus size items that I had. I listed them, I put them in the sale, but like some of them didn't sell. So I just, instead of having them for the show, I created real listings for them and put them up. This is one of them. And it actually sold for more than what I have it listed for in my shop, which is wonderful. I usually try to list things higher on Poshmark versus what I sell it for in the shop. Like for example, this I was listing, or in my store, you could have bought this for $24.99. It ended up selling on Poshmark for $40 minus the Poshmark fee. That's $32. It's not a whole bunch more, but it is more, and that's just because it's less work when somebody buys it in my shop, but you know, with all the fees and everything, I definitely have to account for that. And it averages out, you know, like if there are some things that I sell in the live sale that don't sell for that much, I'll have a couple items that sell for regular price, and it kind of just makes up that difference. But anyway, it fits so perfect in this box. I'm obsessed. I say this every time I ship with this box. It is so cute and just like perfect. And I need to ship with it more. I just love it so much. I'm slowly building a little like tower of boxes down here, but I only have a couple sales left. So this next item, it's this dress right here, by the way. I wanted someone to wear this to prom because our high school just had their prom on Saturday. So I was posting this online on Facebook saying like, hey, I have a couple prom dresses, or dresses that would be suitable for prom if anybody wants them. But unfortunately, I had no takers for it. And this would be a really hard dress for me to sell in my store anyway, because there really aren't like events or like things to do around here that would require someone to wear something like this unless they were gonna drive into Portland for like a show or something. So I decided to list it on Poshmark. So this is a new brand to me, but it was brought in by a consignment client. The brand is Bella Barnett, and some of their stuff is like really nice. It kind of gives me Meshki vibes, or like maybe a little bit older Princess Polly, or like just kind of like sexy and showy. The client that sold this with me, she was going to wear it to like an opera, which I thought would have been fun. But anyway, yeah, so I wanted someone to wear it to prom. I listed it on Poshmark. I put prom, event, party, all of that in the tags. And in my listings, I'll usually put a group of tags in the description. I know that a lot of people do this and they put like really misleading tags, but I'm real, okay? I put real tags, like really actually relevant keywords in the description so that I can hopefully get it to sell. I'm pretty sure this is why this dress sold, but on Saturday I went in and I changed the description. I added 2 keywords that I thought would help get this item sold. One of them was Taylor Swift and the other one was Eras Tour. I swear, after I did that and shared the listing, like a couple hours later somebody bought it full price, which was wonderful. I wonder if somebody actually bought it to wear to the concert. I might reach out to her and ask, because I'm like, this dress is perfect. I'm not a Swiftie, but from all the content that I've seen on like TikTok and Instagram of like people making their outfits or like buying outfits for the concert, this is the vibe. So I wonder if that's actually what helped. And this is like proof. Like, go in, change your listings, change your descriptions, add key tags for different things that are happening. So like, for example, we just had Coachella, and you could have added that phrasing in your listings. And even still, like, look at other music festivals or other concerts or just other things that are happening that would make people need to buy an outfit. If it's relevant, add it to your listing and see how it does. See what happens. I love doing this, especially right now. It's like festival season, so for all of the like boho or like summery things, I'll put festival in the listing. That's also one of the drop down style tags. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. you know? This was another item that I had listed in my closet for $50, but it ended up selling on Poshmark for $61. So not too much more, but still better. There you go. Oh, it's perfect. I don't even know if you can see that, but the light is reflecting on the sequins and it's like creating a little disco ball effect inside the box. This is so much fun. Maybe I should write a little sticky note and be like, this, I wonder, no, I'm just gonna message her on Instagram. I was gonna say like, are you wearing this to the Eras tour? Show me pics. But that's so much fun. Okay, gonna pack this up and then I just have one sale left. So this bag I really thought was gonna sell sooner, whether it was in my store or online, but it's a Lululemon tote bag and it's got so many pockets. It is like the ultimate gym bag or like travel bag, but maybe it's the colorway. I don't know. It's in really good condition. I think there's even like a strap so you can attach your yoga mat on it, but it's so cute. But anyway, it sold on Poshmark this weekend. Let me pull it up here. Sold on Poshmark for only $35, which I think is really low. But it's been sitting for a few months, so I thought it was just time to get an offer on it and get it out. I pulled this box, but now I think it might be too wide. Yeah, it's definitely too wide unless I fold it like this. Oh no, I think it's too tall. Okay, we're gonna try this box. Even though it says FedEx on it, I hope that's okay. Okay, let's see if this fits in here now. It's like the right width, I think. And I just have to like fold it down. This probably isn't the best way to ship this, but it's how I'm doing it. If it fits, it ships. That is my motto. Oh, and I'm out of tape. Okay, BRB. Man, this package, let me grab another thing of tape. This is like the hardest part of reloading the tape when you have fake nails. Okay, let's take this guy off. If you don't have a tape gun like this, you are missing out. You really need to get one of these. They're amazing. Just makes the shipping process go so much faster. There you go. All good. Last shipping label. And it is all done. So that is everything that sold this weekend. Like I said, it's not too much. Ooh, somebody just commented on something. Let me see. Okay, so I'm selling a wedding dress for my friend that she like never used it and someone commented on it, so that's really exciting. I hope maybe they buy it. Okay, so before we end the video, I just wanted to go through kind of like my analytics for April. Honestly, it wasn't that great of a month for me. It was pretty dead, both online and in my store. I don't know what it was, but people just weren't in the shopping mood, or maybe my advertising or whatever wasn't doing its job. So I'm definitely going to be learning from that this month. My highest sales day was the day that I did that live sale. So that's another reason that I kind of want to incorporate that back into my routine. Usually when I do live sales, since I do have my store, I will just do like random pop-up live sales and people can tell me what they're looking for and I show them what I have in my shop. It's worked sometimes, but I think moving forward I'm going to be a little bit more intentional about what kind of shows I'm doing. So I'm going to plan them, make them themed, because that plus size one that I did last week was pretty good and a lot of people were asking me when I'm going to do more. I think I'm sticking to Thursday mornings at 10 a.m. and we'll see. I think this week I'm going to do like a clearance one because I have a bunch of clearance and just do like low starts, and then moving forward maybe I'll do like the pop-up ones again. We'll have to see. But the brand that I sold the most of this month was Lululemon. And then following that was Free People. It's usually Free People, honestly. I feel like I don't even find it that much anymore, but it still has consistently been my best-selling brand. But yeah, Lululemon, because I got in a bunch of Lululemon from a client. I've been posting all of it and it's been selling great. So those aren't really anything crazy. I feel like people know that those are bread and butters. So that's just, it's just proof right there. Those are my bread and butter brands. Most of my sales were made by offers. I wish it showed on here that if it was like an offer from me sending them out or if there was offers from buyers. 87% of my sales were from offers in some form. Only 2.98, almost 3% were from bundles created in offers. I used to set it up so that if somebody added something to a bundle or if they liked multiple items, I would add them into bundles myself and then send them an offer. I think just because I've automated everything else with like sending out offers and sharing my closet, I just haven't been as active like physically on the app. So I haven't been doing that as much, but I'm gonna try it out and see how that is. And then I had 6.5% of my sales were buy now. That probably means I need to lower my prices or do something. I'm not sure. I price really high and just wait for all the closet clear outs and the offers and all of that. That's been my motto and it's worked. But because of this percentage, I think I might switch it up and see what happens if I price a little bit lower. Lastly, the last percentage thing is the bundle buy now. So that's when somebody adds things to a bundle and then buys it right away. I don't get a lot of those. I wonder if I offered like a discount on bundles, if that would put things up. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I can experiment with just from looking at my closet insights from the last month. And I highly recommend taking some time at the end of the month to kind of look and see what you can improve on or what things you can maybe experiment with and change around just to kind of see if it'll help improve sales. Anyway, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys next time for another video. Bye!